Hi everyone, it's Michelle from Custard and Bear with today's video, and today I'd like to talk to you about goal setting. Goal setting in regards to your business rather than your life in general. Now, goal setting with business is so important, it is so crucial, yet it's unbelievable how many people I meet who don't have a goal. They don't know where they want to get to with their business. And I say, if you don't know where you want to get to, then how on earth am I, as your marketing mentor, going to help you get there? All successful people in business have a goal. It's their map, it's their roadmap. If I say to you, if I give you a map and I tell you that you're here and I say you need to get to here, then you can plan a route to get to there. You can see obstacles. If an obstacle appears that you didn't foresee, because you've studied the map, you've studied the route, you know the best way to take around that route. But if I give you a map and tell you that you're here and say off you go, and don't tell you where you've got to go to, you're going to be lost, you're going to flounder, you're going to walk around in circles, you won't achieve anything. And that analogy works really well in our businesses as well. We have to know where we want to go so that we can plan the best way to get there. Now, in business, we all have different sorts of goals. My goal is fundamental to my life, not even my lifestyle, just my life. Me and Kieran, my husband, we both work in Custard and Bear. We have 3 children. Custard and Bear is our only income. It has to work. So I've got a financial goal, a financial target that I have to hit to pay my bills, bring the food in, have all of the nice stuff in life. So it's a fundamental financial goal that drives me. Now, some people, like the Richard Bransons out there, they've got so much money now, they don't need to be in business, but they're still in business. They've got a goal. They might want to give 5 million to charity this year. Their goals might be very altruistic, and that's what keeps them going forward. Some people, their goals are much more about having some money to get out of debt. Their business might just be what brings in the money for the family summer holiday. Whatever it is, you've got to have a goal. And now, for most of us in business, that goal is certainly initially financial. Yes, we all want to give our gifts and our talents, our products and our services out there to the world. We want to help people. We want to use what we do to make people's lives better. But unless you've got a whacking great big inheritance, unless you've won the lottery, unless you're one of Richard Branson's kids, you need money. You need money to live. And that's why most businesses have a goal, or why they need a goal if they don't have a goal. Now, what I often see is people come to me and they either haven't got a goal or they have a goal and their goal's up here. And it's set too high, but it's somewhere up here even. You always hear people say, shoot for the moon, shoot for the stars. And that's great, it's all well and good. But for some people, that is completely terrifying. The thought of having to shoot for the stars, to shoot for the moon, it's too much. The fear of failure becomes paralyzing, it stifles them. So I'm quite good at getting people to sort of bring their goals down a little bit, or if they haven't got a goal, to set a sensible goal around about here. Now, I probably get criticised by that for a lot of people, but this is Custard and Bear Marketing, it's my view, and I think that realistic, sensible goals are powerful and valuable. Let me tell you why. If you've got a goal up here, okay, find it on the camera, and you're the sort of person who gets paralysed by big accomplishments, really, really big things, and you just end up quivering and not doing anything. If I give you a goal, use this hand, down here, you are much more likely to achieve it. And if you achieve that goal, you'll be on a high, and I can set you another little goal and another little goal and another little goal. We'll get there in baby steps. And as you grow and as you learn in your business, these baby steps compound on top of each other. So each step becomes, this next one's there, the next one's here, the next one's here, the next one's up here. All of your skills, all of your experience compounds together, and those little steps towards those little goals all become much bigger, much more significant steps. So I would much rather you set a small, realistic, achievable goal that you can work full throttle towards. And a small, realistic, achievable goal does not mean I am giving you a get out clause. It does not mean I am saying you can slack off and not work hard. In fact, you should work even harder towards a small, realistic, achievable goal, because it is realistic, because it is achievable, and there is nothing stopping you doing it. A good example, I decided a few weeks ago that I wanted to build my mailing list. I could double it, I could treble it. No, I wanted to build it by 10%. That seemed a good, realistic, achievable figure. So I decided that I would do my new giveaway, my new freebie, which would go on the website. And I hoped that if I had that right, if I'd nailed that, that by promoting that on Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter, etc., that would really help encourage new people to come to my website, to give me their email address in return for getting the freebie. And that would grow my list by 10%. So I did all of the planning, thinking, well, if I need to grow my list by 10%, I'm probably going to have to do this many posts here and that many posts there and this and that. I did all of the planning, I put it into practice. We launched the new Facebook freebie on Saturday night, quite late on. As I speak to you, it's now Tuesday tea time. So on all day Sunday, early yesterday we hit 10%. Middle of yesterday we cruised through 15%, and when I last checked today, we'd built the list by over 20%. I think, knowing the way that I worked, if I'd have said, I want to grow my list by 25%, even though sitting here today I'd only be 5% away from that, I'd be starting to think, oh, will I get there? Is it achievable? Have I failed? The fact that I set it at 10% and worked really hard to make damn well sure I got that 10%. Once I hit 10%, it was amazing. Anything else was a bonus. And now, as I said, we've just sailed past building our list to 20%. Now, going back to those compound cumulative effects, I know that next time I want to grow my list, I should be able to grow it by at least 20%, if not 25%, and I know the work I have to put in to make that happen. And that will be my new goal. So suddenly I've grown the list by 10%, or wanted to grow it by 10%, I grew it to 20%. And then the next time I'm going to grow it even more. It's little baby steps. So what I want you to do is go away, reassess your goals, or give yourself a goal, and then start working towards it. Now, one little disclaimer before I go. Telling you to set small, realistic goals does not mean I am condoning that you work for nothing, you work for low margins, you work for free. If you come to me and say, oh, well, I only want to earn $5,000 this year, that's fine. You don't have to be earning £20,000, £30,000, 100, 250, whatever £1,000 a year to be successful. You measure your success against what you need in your life. That's crucial. So if you come to me wanting £5,000, that's fine. If you come to me saying you want £5,000 and you're making something and it takes you 10 hours to make plus materials and you're charging for the finished item £10, I'll kick you. All right? I'll get you to say, you want 5 grand and you're working for nothing. How the hell is that going to happen? We need to look at your business model. We need to reevaluate. So there's a place for a small, sensible, realistic goal, but there's also a place for honesty as well. Are you charging enough? Are you charging what you're worth? Are you looking at your costs and your expenses and your selling prices correctly? So you can see there's more business lessons that we can cover in there. So just a little disclaimer, as I said, I'm not telling you that you can go away and skive off and not work too hard. That's not what this is about. You have to work hard, guys. Okay, remember, business isn't always easy. Marketing isn't always easy. But remember what I say about your marketing. Once you have the idea, once you know what you're working towards, once you have the goal, marketing is admin. If you are persistent and consistent with your marketing and you put it into practice, you'll get there. So bear that in mind. Okay, enough from me. Now go away, think about a goal, set that goal and start to come up with a plan about how you can achieve that sensible, realistic goal. I'd love to hear your goals, so put them in the comments below. And if you haven't got our fabulous Facebook 30 planner, loads of hints, tips, a gorgeous planner to fill in. If you haven't got that, then again, sign up and we'll ping that straight out to you. All right, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and I'll speak to you next time. Take care, everybody. Bye.